Aquarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for April 12th through the 18th, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check it out in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Aquarius. What's up? Strong ass energies coming in from the get-go. Okay, so the overall energy for the reading, the Hierophant. This could have to do with either a commitment, a marriage, or it could even have to do with some strong beliefs you may have held for a very long time, or even some spiritual teachings of some sort. We'll see. In the recent past, you get the Emperor, the Judgment, the High Priestess. Now, that's all major arcana. That's a very powerful energy coming in there. And it gives me a sense of somebody really tuning into themselves and really digging through all sorts of layers that they may have had there to dig through. Pleasant, unpleasant, doesn't matter. It's like somebody really dove in, basically. And I feel like that's you. We shall see when we clarify what's up with that. But I do see a very stable, very powerful energy within yourself, basically, at the end of it all. In the current situation, you get the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Cups. Okay. I feel like there's a situation that's presenting itself in your life where you may have to walk away, or you may have to turn your back to it. There's still love there, and there's like, this is the most interesting kind of expressing how you feel about a situation in the most caring, the most truthful kind of way possible. For some reason, I do see, again, a detachment, and somebody carrying still the love for the situation is trying their best to communicate that in the most genuine, most truthful and caring kind of way, compassionate kind of way. Now, I don't know what this is in regards to what, or if it's you or somebody you're dealing with. I'm gonna go with it's you, given that you're coming in from a very self-empowering kind of energy. But we'll see. In the immediate future, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Cups, the Four of Pentacles. Whoopsie. A change of heart here. Well, not a change of heart, the desire to express that love that you're still carrying. But it's kind of like, well, if I were to express it now, then what's the point of me delivering the message that I need to go, kind of thing. You know, it kind of defeats the purpose here. Let's clarify this. Let's see what's up. Let me clarify the Hierophant. Seven of Cups, Knight of Cups, Two of Cups. Lots of cups over there. There's a choice made here when it comes to love. Somebody's kind of making a choice here. What seems to be a little bit of a long-term kind of choice. You know, deciding for the long run, basically. And I feel like that choice belongs to you. Let's go with the Emperor in the recent past. The Seven of Pentacles, the Devil, the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like, again, there's a sense of you kind of taking yourself and looking at yourself at every kind of aspect. Like no stone has been left unturned, basically. And it does feel like, well, it does look like it was nasty at times. You still push through it. Like, I really need to dig deep into myself to see who I am, what I want, and that kind of work, it started to show, and it's starting to show. It took a while. It wasn't easy, but I see you doing it. I see you going for it. Let's do the Judgment card. King of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Okay. This is an ending of a situation in your life. Deciding to end the situation. It comes in the form of a friendship, a collaboration, possibly, a work situation. There's a bond that's been created with somebody there. And I feel like it was done. You made the decision to end it here. It's looking like you are the one that made that decision. It could be the other party here. Let's do the High Priestess. But man, energies are coming in clear for you. In terms of the energy itself, it's like it's shown up so clear, it's not even funny. For the High Priestess, you get the High Priestess, the King of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. Yeah, lots of healing. Lots of healing, lots of growth. And not only within yourself, but it started manifesting outside of yourself too. You know, and I feel like you were led by your intuition the whole way through, basically. And there's a big-ass growth here on your side. That's why the energies are showing up so clear. Now, let's see what's happening here in the current situation. Because this shows up as being clear-ish. And then in the future is like, well, I changed my mind. Which is okay. People can change their minds. But let's see. I'm curious. Let's do the Knight of Cups. In the current situation, the Six of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Five of Swords. You're carrying a lot of love for a person. It does seem to, this situation does seem to carry a soul connection kind of energy. The love is there. Problem is, the trust is not fully there. I don't know if you trust this person fully for some reason. Yes, you love them. Yes, you feel that connection. But it's like, I don't know. So there's a little bit of a question mark there for you by the looks of it. Let's do the Eight of Wands. Ten of Wands, the Hermit, the Four of Wands. You may not want the same things when it comes to commitment, to marriage, to whatever it is you have planned for yourself. Your idea of that may not coincide with their idea of that. So it's kind of like bumping heads in that department. And that could be something you're considering to be very important. I need to know from the get-go so that I, you know, don't invest 20 years into this and then find myself into what the hell happened, you know, kind of idea. So there's at least in the communication showing up regarding this commitment idea, it's either hard to bring it up or it's hard to talk about it, or there's a mismatch there. You know, where you're not really on the same page. Let's do the Eight of Cups. For the current situation, the Eight of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Swords. Yeah, and as this energy grows of mismatch, the temptation to actually pick yourself up and go completely out of the situation comes into play. And it comes into play, the more this energy stays here of not having things cleared up between your concept of commitment and their concept of commitment, the more this energy of walking away grows. You know? Let's do the Wheel of Fortune. Kind of like trying to figure out if this is a person for you or not. You know? Because I see there's a little bit of doubt there. There's that seed of doubt there in this whole situation, in them. It's tied up to them. For the Wheel of Fortune, you get the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this is beautiful energy. Things look like they're starting to align. in a good, very good direction. Happiness, emotional stability, material stability. Something's happening, something's changing for the better here. Let's do the Page of Cups in the immediate future. Five of Wands, Nine of Wands, Page of Wands. All right. So by the looks of it, you've done a lot of work on yourself. There's a lot of growth on your side. The other person, you wouldn't be with them if they hadn't done anything at all. But it feels like they're a slight little step behind you with that work, you know, and with their healing showing up to the table here for the both of you. Because that's what I'm catching on these kinds of energies of, well, you know, if we don't want the same things, I'm just going to go by. I don't know if that belongs to you, especially with what I see you go through and get to that stage of self-empowerment in the way that you wouldn't really go for these energies. And the Five of Swords showing up here, it's not necessarily a lack of trust. It's a sense of you knowing, okay, this person needs to show up here, you know, in the frequency that I'm carrying, or not needs to, it's their business. It's kind of like an understanding on your side, not really a request or so that's the hesitation part on your side. On their side, they're showing up as following you on that path, coming right, like, hey, wait for me kind of thing, but being a slight step right behind you. And that's when they kind of start to go into these energies of, well, you know, I don't want to play this game or whatever. No, I want it like this. I don't care how you want it. Because there's a sense here of conflict, of rejection, of, and I don't feel like it belongs to you, you know? And that's their work to deal with. That's their energy to deal with. But I feel like you know all this. So it's like, you're kind of creating the space for them to follow along. Let's do the Four of Pentacles. In the immediate future, Queen of Cups, the Chariot, the Magician. Yeah, things will settle down. Things will be okay. This person will catch up by the looks of it. And again, you're showing up as that individual in this whole dynamic that's holding the space for this to happen, for them to grow. So it's kind of like helping them out without necessarily telling them, hey, you need to do this or you need to heal, or because that's not going to help them necessarily. But somehow energetically, at least, you're holding the space for them to go through their little tantrums here and all of that. And things do seem to align in the end here for the both of you. Let's see what the universe has. The Hangman, the Ten of Swords, the Devil. Interesting, because I feel like this is an energy that you may carry on the surface. As I said, energetically speaking, you're creating the space, and it feels like you're not doing shit, but you are doing a lot. And this is the surface kind of energy that you feel, that you're not doing shit. You're stagnating. And it's like, it's coming with a fear of, have I lost this? Is this going to be gone? What the hell is happening? But this is something you may need to work with. You know, understanding that concept of, are you really doing anything to bring this to an end? Or just because it feels like you're not really doing much, even though you are, the fear of losing this might come into play. So it's really, that's for you to work on, especially because it's shown up with the Devil. It's really one of those fears that pops up of, oh my God, I feel like I'm not doing enough. I'm going to lose this, you know? But yeah, interesting, very interesting reading. But that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.